Hi, and welcome to another adventure of T2Vlogs. In this episode, we'll be headed to Vietnam. We'll be traveling to Ho Chi Minh, all the way up to the far north in Nam Dinh and back. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Good morning. It is day 2. It was kind of an eventful first day. I think we did temples. We did met family again in the evening, and then we went to the Giga Mall, which was actually really crowded. Kind of reminded me of Windward Mall back home, where people just go to hang out but not to buy anything. But yeah, it was ridiculously crowded. So the plan for today is we're going to catch a plane and go to Hanoi, hang out in Hanoi, and then the next morning we go to Ha Long Bay to do our tour. We had to pack again to head right back out. I went with Tram's brother to get banh mi. It was kind of spare the moment, so I wasn't able to bring my camera, but that was a really great breakfast. But yeah, so I just gotta finish packing and we'll be at the airport. So we finally made it through Vietnamese TSA, which was not fun, but interesting. But they're not as strict about water bottles, which is cool. And you can lock your check-ins, apparently. But domestic is easier. And now we wait. So once again, took a bus to get to the plane. Bus is hot, plane is cold this time. And yeah. So we flew Vietjet. I would have to say the airline staff was professional, but the smell of the cabin was very distinct. I don't know how to explain it. It was not a pleasant smell. Other than that, we did not anticipate the heat wave we would expect when we got to Hanoi, and that lasted all day and through the night, as you will see shortly. So we made it off the plane. It was a really long bus ride to get to the terminal this time, and it is extremely humid, plus now we have the sun heat. We didn't have that when we were in Ho Chi Minh, so it's kind of like when we went to Vegas plus humidity, so it's pretty nuts. And you got the stinginess of the sun. So now we're in our tour bus. We are, I don't know what we are or what we're gonna do.
I don't know what we're gonna do.
Anyway, so basically, I guess we're gonna go and eat, and then go to the hotel. Yeah, it's hot. Gotta stay cool. And here it is, Northern style pho. So what's the difference between the Northern style pho versus the Southern style pho? To answer this, we need to know what is a stereotypical bowl of pho. Now, I don't claim to be a pho expert, but I do eat a lot of it. And what I've noticed is you basically have your broth, which is either made of pork, beef, or chicken. You have your noodles. They could be thick, thin, of various sizes. You also have your meats, which also could be randomized. But here's where it differs. I noticed in the South style, you're going to have a plate of bean sprouts and other leaves and condiments that you can throw into your pho. And that the broth can also have fat added to it, or like an oil, fatty oil. Or it would be a richer, heartier broth. And I noticed in the north, it was kind of a little bit cleaner of a broth and very simple in its preparation. Both the north and the south are great. It doesn't really matter. It just depends on your personal preference. I can't say that the north is sweeter than the south or vice versa, because it depends on the person and who's making it. But what we can agree on is that in its simplest form, it's broth, noodle, meat, some type of onion, and that's it.
room, the bed,
Ooh.
2 beds.
What
So
room are we in?
hai người ngủ.